friends, and welcome to Oracle of Hope Tarot. Today we're going to be doing an extra turns reading for Gemini. This is for November 2019. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking the link in the description box down below. How this works is I get 9 cards for how you're feeling about your ex, 9 cards for how your ex is feeling about you, and then 3 cards in the middle, the verdict if you guys are going to get back together or not. So without further ado, let us begin. Alrighty. So, how is Gemini feeling about their ex right now? How is Gemini feeling about their ex right now? How is Gemini feeling about their ex right now? How is Gemini feeling about their ex right now? Alrighty. I think that's a good shuffle. Alrighty, so currently how you're feeling about your ex right now is that you have an opportunity of long-term commitment, Ace of Pentacles. So you want to have a long-term commitment with them. You're definitely still loving them, and that you want to have like this relationship with them. It's a very nice opportunity. However, it seems like you are conversing with your friends and or coworkers or somebody, a group of people basically, about if you should get together with them or not. Like basically you're kind of like, I want to have a long-term commitment with them, you know, I want to like love them and care about them, but let me just talk to my friends and coworkers and see if this is a good idea or not, because we all do that, you know. We just like, hey, you know, should I get back together with my ex? No, you know. So you're also feeling like you have the Fool card is a leap of faith, one of my favorite cards. So the leap of faith, you know, you want to take a leap of faith with this individual, with this long-term commitment. You know, you're feeling like there's maybe some things, there's some obstacles that you're not necessarily aware of, but you're willing to take that chance again because you obviously care for them. This could mean, though, this person right here, the King of Cups. So you're feeling like you are wise with your passion, your emotions and whatnot. Passions is ones. Your emotions. This can also mean the sign that you're interested in. This is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This could represent them. But there's definitely somebody is being wise with their emotions. So it can be either you or your partner. Just, you know, taking the higher stand within yourself. However, on the other hand, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups says, do I want to give my cup of love? Do I not want to give my cup of love? So I do believe that this is like how you are, how they are feeling, or this is like them. This is definitely a water sign. And so the Queen of Cups, you know, she's like very, very, very indecisive with her emotions. She doesn't know necessarily what to do. She is feeling like her mind is very confused, and so you're feeling like you're very confused in the situation. So whilst you want to have this long-term commitment with them, and you're, you know, talking with your friends, and you want to take this leap of faith, basically where the confusion probably lays is where your friends are probably telling you nah, but you still want to take this leap of faith towards long-term commitment. And so you're kind of like, yeah, do I want to give my cup of love? Do I not want to give my cup of love? And you're debating it within your head. It is a possibility, but it definitely is a thing that you're thinking about over, you know? So you kind of feel like you're holding on for a short success. So possibly right now you may be in a relationship with another person, and so you're kind of hanging on for a short success because you really want to get back together with your ex. And or maybe you feel like you just, the relationship that you had, you know, in the past was a short one, and it didn't necessarily feel right for you, and you know, you're holding on to have a long-term commitment, but it didn't necessarily work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. On the same token here, we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is, he's moving towards his passions. You know, knights always move. And so you feel like you're wanting to move towards this individual with your passion. Like you're feeling doubts. You definitely are feeling doubts. However, you still want this opportunity. You want to have this long-term commitment. So you're moving towards them with their passion. Maybe you're sending them messages or something. I have no idea, but you are moving towards them. You are feeling, though, really hurt. You're crying over spilled milk. and you're not looking at the opportunities behind you. You got stuff behind you. It may not be what you necessarily want, but it definitely is a thing. You may be looking at the past of what they did to you, or all the horrible things that happened between you two. But there is still light. There's still some light, and there's still some opportunity and emotions and love with that individual still standing. But there is a bit of mystery, the moon card, illusion, more than one choice, perhaps, in this card. There's always somebody else in the distance for everybody. And so you're feeling kind of like, there's this stuff I just don't know. So you don't really know what's going on with your exes because how you feel towards your ex. You really don't know how you feel. Like you're kind of confused. There's a bit of a mystery. There's not necessarily nothing clear cut, but you're feeling like you still kind of want that long-term commitment with them, but you're just not necessarily sure with your emotions, and you're moving towards them, but you're really crying over spilled milk. I got scared there. So yeah, the moon card here. That's what that means. Now, what do you feel towards, or what does your ex feel towards you? What does Gemini's ex feel towards them? What does Gemini's ex feel towards them? What does Gemini's ex feel towards them? All right, one more good shuffle. What does Gemini's ex feel towards them? All righty. All right, interesting. So how they're currently feeling is they're feeling a bit defensive. They're feeling kind of like, do I want to stand up or walk away? Like, so do I stand up and go towards this individual and fight them? Like basically like fight them head on, like with their emotions and stuff. Or are they feeling like they just want to walk away? They're not necessarily sure. There's a bit of like of conflicting choice here. But they do have a page of wands. Page of wands basically means they are sending you messages of passion. So they're feeling a bit defensive. They're feeling like maybe should I stay or should I go? But definitely they're giving you some signs of passion. There's a sun card here. So they're feeling like complete happiness towards you. They do love you. It's just like very confusing, conflicting options here. It's kind of hilarious, honestly. But there is the sun card here, so they're feeling like they're happy. They're complete happiness. Also, when the sun card's here, the entire reading lights up. So whatever is going on between you two will clear up soon anyway. But yes, this is a happy card, complete happiness. But they're also feeling, on the contrary, which is funny, they're feeling heartbroken. Maybe from the past. Maybe there was more than one party. There was something going on between you and your relationship, and it didn't necessarily roll over very well, which may be the reason why you broke up, and there's some heartbreak obviously towards you. And the reason that I find it interesting that there's a lot of these conflicting emotions, because there's a confusion. They're confused. They don't know what they want. They're like, look at all these different options. There's the snake and the head and the reef, and they're like, I love you, but I hate you. They're kind of like, I'm feeling hurt, but I still really want to get back together. And they're kind of like, do I walk away or do I come back to you? But they're really, really quite confused. They don't know what they're going to do. They're looking at their options and they're just like, I don't know what I want, And so that's what they're kind of feeling. But at the same time, they don't want any BS. They don't want to go, and there's a lot of clouds here, the mystery. They don't want any of that. They want just clear cut, like in the past, maybe there was some, because you're not very sure of your emotions here. It seems like you're very unsure yourself. So maybe the best option for them and for you is to just be straight up and cut straight to the point with them. Just be like, all right, this is how I feel. This is what I want. This is what we should do. And don't be all like, all over the place, but just be straight up like, hey, I just want this, And that's what they feel towards you. They just want you to be straight up. However, they're also feeling like the devil, so there may be some addiction, depression, sexual tension. They're feeling maybe, in this case, maybe some sexual tension and/or a toxic relationship. Maybe they feel like it was a toxic relationship in the past, so maybe what you can do if you want to get back together with this individual is like kind of cut out that toxicity. And/or maybe they're feeling kind of like there is some addiction going on, or like there's some the sexual tension, so there's a lot of stuff going on with them. And so if you want to just be aware of this, but they do love you and care about you. There's there's conflicting feelings that they're having. But basically, they just want a just truth. They just want to have no BS. They want to straight cut to the truth. They just want to have a good relationship. They don't want to have any, they don't want to play. They don't want to play with you. They just want to straight up like, okay, I want this. This needs to be the truth. We can't play around. This needs to be equal give and take. All right. And so they want to be mature about the relationship, and they don't want to play around. And that's how they feel towards you. So the verdict is, are they going to get back together? And are you going to get back together? Are you guys going to get back together? Are you guys going to get back together? Is the verdict, or is the question here. Are you guys going to get back together? All right. So we have the Death card, the Ace of Wands, and no, it doesn't look like you guys are going to get back together. It seems like a resounding no. So it may mean that they may love you, and they may have a lot of stuff going on. They may have the Sun card. Maybe it's just not the right time right now. And you are having a lot of conflicting emotions, and you don't really know what to do. You're trying to take this leap of faith, but you're feeling like, this is some mystery going on. It's not completely clear cut, and it's very interesting. So the Death card means new beginnings, so this could be taken, I guess, in a positive way if you want to see it in a positive way. But the Death card basically means end to new beginnings. So maybe you're in a relationship already and you want to end and have a new beginning with your ex, and or you just don't want to deal with it at all and just want to end that friendship or just that whole thing completely. We also have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands basically means having an opportunity of passion. So maybe what you guys are having, maybe this is what the Devil card is saying, like, maybe you're having some prior passion with each other, sexual passion, but you don't really want to get back into a relationship. So there's some opportunity of passion. You're also feeling kind of burdened. We both are feeling kind of burdened with the situation, and your ideas and your ideals are not meeting each other. So you're both feeling really burdened with everything. And it just may not be time. I feel like you guys do want to get back together because, your ex does love you, and you're feeling, you want a long-term commitment, but it's just not the right time at this moment. It may happen, but not right now. All right, so let's get some advice for you two. Can I get some advice? Get some advice for Gemini. Let's get some advice. Ooh, my apologies. Cards are falling out of my hands. Advice for Gemini. Alrighty. So we have the Mushroom Fairy. How pretty, yes? So the Mushroom Fairy says, step into the light and rejoice and celebrate all the good there is in you. So basically it's saying, don't worry about the relationship too much. It will come when it will come. Just be happy with what you got right now and be happy with your situation. Things may not turn out the way you think they're going to be turning out, but in the up and up, their Sun card is here, so things will work itself out, but it's not right now. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell down below, and I hope that whatever you're going through, you work it out, but it will work out, don't worry. So yeah, take care, have a wonderful night and or day. Mwah. Bye-bye.